stream health will give you an idea of
Ah,
how
there we go.
stable your connection is with your.
There we go. Now we just need to. Yep, there we go. Okay. So we figured that out. Um, let's just see how it looks on here. It's the old thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can. Is there any way we can fix that? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to change that. Um, Let me see. Does it hear me?
Let me see. Does it hear me?
It sure fucking does. Okay.
Let me see. Does it hear me? It sure fucking does. Okay.
Okay. Well, shit. Welcome, y'all. Um, I am trying to start to like go live on Twitch, and I'm trying to see I'm trying to see move that over to like right here. Alright. I'm trying to see what live streaming on YouTube can be like. But I'm using OBS because and it took me a while to like figure out like how I'm using like what I'm using OBS how I would use OBS to stream. But now y'all we are going to be just chilling, you know, we're gonna just be watching some reactions, we're gonna be talking, you feel me? Just chilling out here. We're not doing much. Because alright, that looks good. We're not doing much because I don't know, today's a low-key day. We don't have much to do. I don't have much to do today. So I just decided let me try to do this live stream on YouTube because I haven't I haven't um why isn't it showing the what I needed to show? Give me a second. Video capture, no. Input capture. There we go. That's what I wanted it to show, but now it's covering the whole entire screen. Oh, it's because it's up there. Boom. There we go. There's that. I feel like it should be at the bottom completely, but I got it a little janky looking right now. Hold on, why does it look like that? This is the video we're about to watch. I just seen it just now in it,
After
and it completely like intrigued me. I'm not even gonna cap. So I'm trying to. Oh, okay, y'all can't see that bit. So I'm trying to try to see what I can do. Why does it look so ass, bro? It looks so like awful. Great, and an AirPod just died. I think they both just died. Just died. It's not. There we go. Okay, now it looks better. This is what I was trying to get to this whole time. Just took me so long to get to it. Okay. Um, let me go. Let me go get my headset real quick because um my AirPods died. Sorry for all the noise and shit. But yeah. I haven't used this headset in a while, to be honest. Got the headset on, you feel me? While it's charging. Alright, cool. Bet we all set. Let's get to it.
Itachi is one.
So apparently Itachi's coming back to the fold, and
Itachi is one.
that's very interesting in my opinion. Second. Can't hear it for a second.
Itachi is one of the most beloved anime characters in the history of not only Naruto, but probably all anime. I'd reckon 20 to 30% of all anime tattoos are of Itachi, and 50% of those are him standing on a pole. Not to attack anybody with that tattoo, it's a cool tattoo. And there was a lot of reasons to love Itachi. His character design was sick, he was powerful, he had a tragic backstory, he was loyal, he loved Sasuke. The last one isn't really a reason to like Itachi. But he had flaws, and that's what made him human. And because of this, people have been looking for any possible way for Itachi to return to the fold of the Naruto universe. We already got it once when he was reincarnated during the Fourth Great Shinobi World War. A lot of people feel as though we could see that again. Not to mention that in the midway check-in of the Naruto Top 99, he was top 3 in votes. So even if we didn't necessarily see him return to the Naruto universe, just getting more content about it.
Also, at any point in the video, if you guys like what you guys see, well, it's not a video, it's a live stream, but at any point if you guys like it, if I made you laugh, or if you guys just enjoy what we're watching, drop a like. It really does help, and it's going to help the algorithm with me because I've been off of this for a while. So bringing up the likes, they help.
Him would be awesome and possibly likely. In fact, I recently made a video explaining how we may be receiving an Akatsuki manga, and more specifically an Itachi-centric manga, very soon. But it appears as though we may not even have to wait for that, because I believe that Itachi will be returning to the Naruto universe significantly sooner and through a different medium than his own manga. I believe we may see Itachi in Boruto, and more than that, relatively soon. And if that sounds insane to you guys, well, sit down, buckle up, and get ready for the ride, because today we're talking Itachi's return. But before we get into all that, guys, please, for me, Like this video, subscribe to the page, and hit that noti bell. And if you love characters that aren't Itachi and characters that may not exist in either Naruto or Boruto universe, then you should go ahead and follow my other YouTube channel, The Weeb Commander, where I talk any anime that's not Naruto or Boruto. We just released a video about Meruem, and I cried at the end of it, so maybe don't watch that one. And if you like seeing grown men cry while talking about anime, then you're gonna love my brand new anime podcast, Otaku's Anonymous, where me and Danny Mata break down everything that happened in anime this week. It's available on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. So Itachi's return. How would it happen? Would they dig up his body and use Rinny Rebirth to bring him back to life? Would they yank his soul out of the Pure Lands again and stuff him into a human sacrifice through Edo Tensei? Or will he come back another way, a different way, a symbolic way? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into how Itachi would return through this symbolic route to Boruto, we have to break down what's going on currently in Boruto. So as we currently know, in Chapter 79, Ada used her charm Shinjutsu to switch the memories of everybody on Earth, changing Boruto and Kawaki's statuses to everybody. Kawaki is now Kawaki Uzumaki, the son of a murdered father, killed by the hands of Boruto. However, some people are immune to this brainwashing. So far, we've seen that Sarada, and it's highly implied that Sumire are immune. And when we take a step back and look at the similarities between Sarada and Sumire, they're two girls who both love Boruto. I would say it's probably closer to a crush, but it's anime. They're in love. They're 13, but they're in love. That being said, I was in love multiple times as a 13-year-old, so who knows? Oh God, that was 13 years ago. Moving on. When you expand the thinking beyond Sarada and Sumire and look at the similarity between the two of them, women that love Boruto, or maybe just people that love Boruto, as it's a possibility that this charm Shinjutsu doesn't work on people who are in love with an Otsutsuki, as Boruto, because Momoshiki completed the rest of the karmic reincarnation cycle by giving up the last 12% of the karma seal to bring Boruto back to life, is now a fully matured Otsutsuki, which means he can be used as a sacrifice for the god tree or just be very powerful, which he kind of is. And because Sarada and Sumire are in love with a full-fledged Otsutsuki who might be the reincarnation of Shibai, I made another video about that. You should watch that if you want full context on that. They're immune to the charm Shinjutsu, which might have come from Shibai's partner. As Momoshiki stated that Ada's charm Shinjutsu wasn't a Shinjutsu that he believed belonged to Shibai. However, he did call her ability to manipulate the memories of everybody on Earth the power of God, which is referring to Shibai. So it either belonged to Shibai's partner or Shibai. But regardless, the thing that makes you immune to Ada's charm is being in love with an Otsutsuki. Now, whether there's a line drawn between romantic love and familial love, we're not entirely sure, because the majority of Boruto's family is trapped in the Daikoten. The only other person who might fall into the familial love category is Himawari, and we didn't see her in Chapter 79. In fact, in the iconic scene where Boruto and Kawaki's places are switched, and Kawaki has all of the people whose memories have changed next to him, Himawari isn't in the panel. Now, you could argue that Himawari wasn't involved in this panel because she's not a ninja, and she wasn't searching for Boruto currently. But interestingly enough, Sarada and Sumire also weren't included on that side of the panel, which would imply the only main characters who had their memories switched were put next to Kawaki. And therefore, Himawari's absence from being on Kawaki's side implies that her memories weren't changed. However, I think they were, mostly because from a narrative standpoint, it makes more sense to have Himawari's memories change. But see, if hypothetically Himawari's memories weren't changed, she would basically be one of the only people in the entirety of Konoha who remembered who Boruto truly was. Himawari is currently 10 years old. If everybody switched up on Boruto, and she very clearly didn't, that would be bad for her, because there's no way she would know to keep her mouth closed about it. She doesn't have the deductive reasoning as a ninja. But honestly, whether or not her memories are
By the way,
changed
when you
doesn't
guys
really
see me looking down, it's me posting that I'm live, trying to get people to peep. That reminds me, if you guys are watching, share this video. Make sure everybody knows that I'm live. Tell me all your friends and all that shit. You know what I mean? What the hell? I'm trying to
matter, because Himawari wasn't present when Kawaki sealed away Hinata and Naruto in the Daikoten, and Himawari considers Kawaki a part of her family. Therefore, everybody calling Kawaki Kawaki Uzumaki and the son of Naruto wouldn't seem that weird to her, because for all intents and purposes, as far as Himawari knows, Kawaki is Naruto's son. I mean, Himawari obviously understands the fact that Kawaki wasn't born by Hinata. She understands that Kawaki has been adopted into the Uzumaki family. Therefore, everybody in the village considering Kawaki Naruto's son wouldn't be that weird. What really matters is everything that happens after Chapter 79 to Himawari. Memory changed or not, Kawaki could simply tell Himawari that Boruto, while under the control of Momoshiki, killed her parents. And as Himawari wasn't present for Kawaki sealing away her parents, and also everybody in the village now corroborates that story, she would most likely come to believe it. Now, obviously, if she has her memories changed like everybody else, we don't have to worry about Kawaki and the rest of the village gaslighting her into believing that Boruto is a bad guy. And what's wild about this is for the longest time, we've been scrambling to see what parallels are being drawn between Boruto and Naruto characters. People have stated that Boruto, now that he's isolated, is understanding what Naruto went through as a child. However, the image of Boruto standing alone while Kawaki is surrounded by all the people that supposedly love him is reminiscent of what Naruto and Sasuke went through in their final battle in the Fourth Great Shinobi World War, where Sasuke as an isolated figure had to watch as Naruto built a bigger and bigger family around him. And thus, honestly, even I'm not entirely sure what parallel is trying to be made. Maybe Boruto is just his own character. Or parallels are being drawn to both Naruto and Sasuke, because both of them had to deal with isolation in their life, just at different points. Naruto started off isolated and used hard work and friendship to build up a network around him, while Sasuke was born with a family that loved him but had that all torn away from him. But what if in actuality, Boruto isn't similar to Naruto or Sasuke? What if the real parallel being drawn here is to Itachi? See, when you think about it, the reason we can't draw a perfect parallel to Naruto or Sasuke is because that's not where the parallel is supposed to go. The parallel is supposed to go to one of the most beloved characters in the entirety of the Naruto universe, Itachi. Stick with me here for a second. Boruto is a talented, if not genius, older brother who's 3 to 4 years older than his younger sibling. When placed in a horrible situation outside of the confines of his own control, Boruto is believed to have killed his parents and is now a rogue ninja operating outside of Konoha while all of the Konoha shinobi are trying to capture him. But the connections go even further than that. See, both Boruto and Itachi are technically innocent of their own crimes. While Boruto in actuality didn't kill his parents and Kawaki simply manipulated everybody's memories into believing that, Itachi was coerced into massacring his entire clan by Danzo in order to save his little brother's life. So both Itachi and Boruto caught the blame for somebody else's actions. In the case of Itachi, it was Danzo. In the case of Boruto, it was Kawaki and Ada. And beyond that, after they became rogue ninjas, they'll continue to operate with Konoha's best interests in mind, more likely than not operating as a spy amongst enemy groups. See, now that everyone believes that Boruto has killed Naruto and Hinata, rogue ninjas around the world will probably respect him and possibly even want to work with him. The likes of Kashin Koji, who's in Mount Mubuko recovering from his battle against Ishiki, and even possibly Code could be Naruto's son. I mean, Himawari obviously understands the fact that Kawaki wasn't born by Hinata. She understands that Kawaki has been adopted into the Uzumaki family. Therefore, everybody in the village considering Kawaki Naruto's son wouldn't be that weird. What really matters is everything that happens after Chapter 79 to Himawari. Memory changed or not, Kawaki could simply tell Himawari that Boruto, while under the control of Momoshiki, killed her parents. And as Himawari wasn't present for Kawaki sealing away her parents, and also everybody in the village now corroborates that story, she would most likely come to believe it. Now, obviously, if she has her memories changed like everybody else, we don't have to worry about Kawaki and the rest of the village gaslighting her into believing that Boruto is a bad guy. And what's wild about this is for the longest time, we've been scrambling to see what parallels are being drawn between Boruto and Naruto characters. People have stated that Boruto, now that he's isolated, is understanding what Naruto went through as a child. However, the image of Boruto standing alone while Kawaki is surrounded by all the people that supposedly love him is reminiscent of what Naruto and Sasuke went through in their final battle in the Fourth Great Shinobi World War, where Sasuke as an isolated figure had to watch as Naruto built a bigger and bigger family around him. And thus, honestly, even I'm not entirely sure what parallel is trying to be made. Maybe Boruto is just his own character. Or parallels are being drawn to both Naruto and Sasuke, because both of them had to deal with isolation in their life, just at different points. Naruto started off isolated and used hard work and friendship to build up a network around him, while Sasuke was born with a family that loved him but had that all torn away from him. But what if in actuality, Boruto isn't similar to Naruto or Sasuke? What if the real parallel being drawn here is
Itachi.
to Itachi? See, when you think about it, the reason we can't draw a perfect parallel to Naruto or Sasuke is because that's not where the parallel is supposed to go. The parallel is supposed to go to one of the most beloved characters in the entirety of the Naruto universe, Itachi. Stick with me here for a second. Boruto is a talented,
I'm
if
sorry.
not genius,
Wait,
older.
is okay? So he's comparing. Well, not comparing, but he's like Boruto and Itachi. I don't know about that one. Maybe it's because I don't have that much love for Boruto, but Itachi's my guy. So it's like, damn, bro. I just don't see the
brother,
I don't
who's
see
3
the
to 4 years
similarities.
older than his younger sibling. When placed in a horrible situation outside of the confines of his own control, Boruto is believed to have killed his parents and is now a rogue ninja operating outside of Konoha while all of the Konoha shinobi are trying to capture him. But the connections go even further than that. See, both Boruto and Itachi are technically innocent of their own crimes. While Boruto in
I
actuality
have no
didn't
idea
kill
how
his
many videos
parents
I'm
and
about
Kawaki simply manipulated
watch.
everybody's memories into
Bro, we
believing
just gonna
that,
chill.
Itachi was coerced into massacring his entire clan by Danzo in order to save his little brother's life. So both Itachi and Boruto caught the blame for somebody else's actions. In the case of Itachi, it was Danzo. In the case of Boruto, it was Kawaki and Ada. And beyond that, after they
Okay.
became rogue ninjas, they'll continue to operate with Konoha's best interests in mind. More likely than not, operating as a spy amongst enemy groups. See, now that everyone believes that Boruto has killed Naruto and Hinata, rogue ninjas around the world will probably respect him and possibly even want to work with him. The likes of Kashin Koji, who's in Mount Mubuko recovering from his battle against Ishiki, and even possibly Code could team up with him in the future. And Boruto would be able to relay this information to inside connections he has in Konoha that aren't affected by Ada's charm, like Sarada or Sumire. And while obviously Kashin Koji isn't that evil, I mean, so far as we know, everything revolving around Amado is very mysterious. He is still a member of Kara as far as everybody on Earth is concerned outside of Amado and those who know he was created specifically to kill Jigen. So if Boruto were to go train with Kashin Koji, as I believe he's going to do, people would believe that Boruto had joined Kara, which is Boruto's Akatsuki. And through the connection of Kashin Koji, it's a possibility that Boruto would be able to get close enough to Code to relay what he's doing to Sarada. Because mind you, Ada's charm ability more likely than not worked on Code, meaning that Boruto
Bro,
is actually the one that he can't kill because Boruto is the one that Ada is in love with, while Kawaki is the fully realized Otsutsuki who he wants to feed to the Ten Tails. And thus, while it's not nearly as flashy as ripping Itachi's dead body out of the ground, Itachi has been reincarnated through the medium of Boruto, a disgraced older brother operating with Konoha's best interests in mind. And the Itachi
Man, I
connections
thought you
go
were
further
bringing
than this,
back, like,
possibly, as
Itachi,
Himawari in
Itachi.
episode
Like, I thought that's what you were
289
saying.
asked Boruto to help her train for her upcoming Ninja Academy test, to which Boruto shut her down, saying he was too busy. Does that sound familiar at all? Himawari, who now either believes that
I
Boruto
guess.
killed her parents or is being gaslighted into it by Kawaki and the rest of the village, now has a real reason to become a ninja. Revenge against Boruto. Considering the fact that Daemon has already hinted at the fact that Himawari is one of the strongest people he's ever met, deeming her to be the only interesting person to battle in Konoha. If Himawari is able to tap into her latent power, she could be an absolute powerhouse, much like Sasuke. See, the connection between Boruto and Sasuke might have seemed obvious, but it feels to me that the clearer connection is actually being made between Himawari and Sasuke. And therefore, Himawari, while living with Kawaki over the next couple of years, will probably train with Kawaki and go to the Ninja Academy. And everything in her
But,
village, from
dude, I
Kawaki
don't
to the people
understand the
around her
whole-
to the stone face of her father on the Great Wall of Konoha, will be a constant reminder of what Boruto took away from her. As in her mind, either Boruto was an outsider that Naruto was kind enough to bring into the folds of their family, a kindness he repaid by murdering Naruto and Hinata, or Boruto was her loving brother who was taken over by an alien and now must be stopped because that alien killed her parents. Either way, Kawaki will be in her ear during the time skip, making her believe that the Otsutsuki inside of Boruto is the most evil entity on Earth. And therefore, even though Himawari didn't have to stumble upon the dead bodies of Naruto or Hinata like Sasuke did, she'll have something that Sasuke didn't. external factors hyping up her hatred. Not to say that Sasuke didn't have that
I
either,
mean,
actually. I mean, he
Sasuke
was
had
the
a lot
only
of-
Uchiha member left. So it's a
Yeah.
possibility that through the power of hatred and over the time skip that Himawari hones her own potential as a ninja. In post-time skip, we see Kawaki using Himawari as a pseudo-weapon, as not only will he be able to weaponize her hatred and turn her into a relatively powerful weapon, also she can be used as leverage against Boruto, as whether or not Himawari hates him doesn't mean anything to Boruto because he loves her. And this, as well as a very interesting parallel to Itachi and Sasuke's relationship, where Itachi understood that the forces that be in Konoha would always try to use Sasuke as leverage against him. In fact, the reason that Itachi returned to Konoha with Kisame in the first place, you know, when he fought Might Guy and Kakashi and Jiraiya, is because he wanted to make it very clear to Danzo that he was still alive and could come into Konoha at any point he wanted to and basically run shit. The reason this was necessary for Itachi is because Hiruzen had passed away, and Hiruzen was working as a protector of Sasuke for Itachi. As Hiruzen and Itachi were basically the people who figured out that Itachi would go to the Akatsuki, and Hiruzen is who Itachi sent all of his information to. But in this circumstance, Kawaki is Danzo, using Himawari as leverage against Boruto, much in the same way that Danzo wanted to use Sasuke as leverage against Itachi. And I genuinely believe that at some point after the time skip, we'll see Himawari set out on the path of revenge, much in the same way that Sasuke did. And I believe at some point we'll see a pivotal battle between Himawari and Boruto, where Himawari is either hell-bent on killing the outsider who killed her families, or ending the tyrannical run of Momoshiki. However, throughout the course of their battle, either Himawari will remember that Boruto isn't an outsider, and is instead her loving brother, or Boruto will simply reveal to her, most likely by not fighting back, that he is not the evil person that the entire village has painted him out to be. And much in the same capacity as
Bro, this
Sasuke
is
and
a
Itachi's fight,
wild
the
one.
truth of what's actually going on with the Boruto/Itachi character will be revealed through combat, which is important. Mostly because I believe Daemon finding Himawari interesting is actually foreshadowing. See, as it currently stands, Boruto is kind of screwed. Well, sure, Boruto could probably go toe-to-toe with the likes of Kawaki, which is one of the biggest threats from the Konoha side that's currently pursuing him. Boruto has no answer for combat against Konoha's biggest threat, Daemon. Unfortunately, everyone else in Konoha is kind of a non-factor. Like, yes, there's Shikamaru and Shikadai and Sasuke. The post-time skip, Kawaki and Boruto will be able to dog-walk any of these characters. So genuinely, when it boils down to it, the only characters that are going to matter post-time skip in terms of power scaling are probably going to be Mitsuki, Boruto, Kawaki, Code, Himawari, and Daemon. And even adding Mitsuki into that list is kind of a stretch, except for when you consider the fact that Sarada wasn't affected by Ada's charm, and that Sarada, through the power of her dad kicking the bucket, please God, I made another video about this. If you're curious about the full context of Sasuke's
Bro, he
death, will
really
most likely
hates
have to
Sasuke,
battle
and that
against the
bothers
likes of
me a
Mitsuki.
lot
Will actually be a
for
really
some
interesting
reason.
parallel between Sasuke and Naruto, as through the power of a Mangekyo Sharingan that she achieved through Sasuke's death and possibly one EMS she could get from his eyes, Sarada would be able to use a Susanoo, and Mitsuki is a sage. So the battle between good and evil would be between Sarada and Mitsuki, Boruto and Kawaki, and then who's fighting Daemon? Himawari. Obviously giving us the little teaser that Himawari might be one of the most powerful people in Konoha through the eyes of Daemon is interesting. The reason that Daemon may actually be interested in Himawari is because she would be able to battle through his Shinjutsu that reflects all attacks. And therefore, through the power of truth and love that Himawari has for Boruto, she will become his counter to the perfect counter in Daemon, which sets the stage for an incredibly epic battle between Boruto, which I guess would be the evil side, and Kawaki, which would be the good side, with each side being almost perfectly balanced in terms of power. Now, obviously, this ignores the idea of Code, which you could say that the Boruto manga and anime have been doing for a while now. But let's not forget that Code managed to split the juvenile Ten Tails into a bunch of clones that have his claw markings on them. And more likely than not, this is how Konoha gets destroyed, is a Code assault.
I feel like watching something else. Greening out. Y'all ever green out? I have like never greened out. To be honest.
Greening out is the worst thing you can get hit with when smoking. And coming from a greening out connoisseur, I can tell you there are many different things you'll experience when ODing on that Zaza. I mean, greening out can range anywhere from a zooted panic attack all the way to seeing yourself in third person, and of course, if you go way too far, GURPing may occur. But let's start it off on a light note. When greening out, you may convince yourself you're about to fucking die. Now, I know that might sound very bad, but trust me, it's even worse than you would think. Like, this is the type of green out that will have you fall into your knees in a Wendy's bathroom. The type of green out that will have you repenting your sins, and the type of green out that will have your life flashing before your eyes. Now, after a careful examination, I have determined this green out is caused by combining an excessive amount of Mary Jane with negative thoughts. This circumstance causes a chemical reaction in the brain scientifically known as getting so zooted you convince your dumbass you're about to die. Syndrome. And I'm just gonna summarize the experience so you never have to experience it. So you take too many chops out of the... Because let's be real, it's always the chops. Then you begin to realize you got way too high. Everything starts lagging and you're on about 5 FPS. So you convince yourself that your time is up. And so you just lie there waiting for your...
Have y'all ever greened out? Like, there's not anybody watching the live stream right now, but for the people who potentially watch this after, if fucking YouTube does that, I don't know if YouTube does that, but if y'all tune in right now, bro, have y'all ever greened out? Cause I've greened out like a few times, but that's only because of my own stupidness. So that's just because of my own stupidity. So I don't really like every single time I've greened out, I knew it was gonna happen and I prepared for it. And so it was kind of just like chill. I don't know. I've always just been kind of slow whenever it fucking happened.
Impending doom that never actually happens.
Yeah,
another thing you may experience after chiefing too much keef is something I like to call a factory reset. Now, I don't know the science behind this one, but for whatever reason, after smoking too much grass, that shit just starts hacking your brain and it hits you with that factory reset. I mean, all your past experiences, lessons, and most cherished memories straight deleted. You forget your name, your address, the ability to stand up. Now, this is usually the point you'll get hit with that kush coma. And if you aren't familiar with the term kush coma, it's when the kush puts you in a coma. I mean, now, for me at least, the one time I was put in a kush coma, I didn't have a normal dream. No, I was put into a dream so realistic where I was just some middle-aged dude working a 9-to-5 with a wife and kids. But this dream did not last a normal dream length. It deadass felt like I lived this middle-aged motherfucker's life for a month. And when I woke up, I didn't know what was real. Now, I need to say this third experience will undoubtedly kill a sizable amount of brain cells. So with that being said, when you whiz way too much Khalifa, that shit is an out-of-body experience. Like, you'll be chilling, walking around, then all of a sudden that shit hits, and you're seeing yourself in third person. Yo, what the fuck? Now, I've tried to do a scientific analysis on this shit, but to be quite frank, that shit literally makes no sense. Like, who the fuck put the camera up there for you to be able to see yourself in third person? Okay, but anyway, it doesn't stop there. This change in your POV leads to an existential crisis. And through this existential crisis, you find the answer to life. However, when you go to communicate your new...
Okay. So y'all can hear me.
Groundbreaking findings to the homies. It just sounds like this. Bob. Oh, it just sounds like this.
Oh shit. Okay. The voice is a little too low key. Put that down a little bit.
Shit, he's alive. Bah. The stars, the trees, us, our
should be certain.
We are life. Billy, I think change is greening. And let me tell you, greening out and lying face down on the floor go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like you've never truly experienced greening out if you weren't looking like
Dang.
Neymar in the World Cup on some hardwood floor.
Yeah, that ain't a
Speaking
lie.
of lying on the floor, this next level of greening out will have you becoming one with the floor. And I like to call it the hyperbolic time chamber. Now, if you go Super Saiyan on that gas, it will hit you harder than Chris Breezy, sending your high ass into the hyperbolic time chamber. 1
Why
hour
you gotta
in the
say it like
hyperbolic
that?
time chamber is equivalent to 1 minute in the outside world. This shit will have you feeling like you've been laying on the ground for 7 days straight. And your thoughts just get stuck in this endless loop like, damn, I need some cereal right now. Wait. I've been lying on this floor for forever, bruh. I'm gonna fucking die in this infinite loop. Wait, loop. Loop like Cheerios. Damn, I need some cereal right now.
Bro,
It's essentially like a fever
That's really
dream
how
in
like
real
lit brain
life,
be.
but
to be
even
honest.
longer. Okay, but for this last level of greening
Damn,
out,
now I
need
want
to
some
say,
cereal.
please do not get this zooted. Because
Damn.
if you do, you will probably notice a sizable drop in your IQ, and you may even get brain damage. Fuck. So
Yeah,
with that
brain
being
dead.
said, if you do more chops than Bruce Lee, you will experience a pain I would not wish on my worst enemy. A pain worse than stubbing your toe, worse than hitting your funny bone, and even worse than finding out your girl has your homie's Wi-Fi password. And this is the pain I call ODing
bro.
on the devil's lettuce. Now, ODing on the devil's lettuce is pretty much all of the above combined into one horrible, agonizing pain. Not only do you think you're gonna
Third
die, but
person.
you forget your name, eat shit on hardwood floor, see in third person, and on top of all of that, time is in slow motion. And with all this going on, you're pretty much on 1 HP and your body is fighting to survive. And this is the point where you start throwing up and you are stuck in this infinite loop of death for what seems like an eternity. So don't get out, it's bad.
I mean, I don't want to just say it's just bad, but like, yeah, it's bad. I wouldn't just like just straight up just but like, yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. Like, how to pretend you're yeah, bro. I know all this is gonna be cap. I know all of this is gonna be cap.
Remarkable experience. However, the moment you step into a public setting, everything changes. I mean, being baked in public is the equivalent of trying to run track with clown shoes on. It's the equivalent of being an astronaut in the ocean. It's like bringing a sword to a gunfight. And trust me, I've been caught lacking, baked beyond belief on several occasions. That is,
Haven't we
until
all?
I learned the art of pretending you're not zooted. So,
I've
the
been
first
learning
order
that.
of business is covering up that dank smell. Cause shit, you and I both know if you get caught reeking of that sweet, sweet smell of Mary Jane, your cover's blown. So take some Axe, some cologne, some goddamn Febreze, and just douse yourself. And just when you think you put too much, spray some more, bro. And although all this Axe is gonna have you smelling like a frat boy, it is crucial that we avoid the following scenario
One
at
second,
all
yo.
costs.
I need to pause this for a second. Just for a second. Alright,
You get some
we
of
back
this.
to it.
Nice. Yo, do you think you can still smell it? Nah, dude. I can't smell it at all. What about me? Shit, it's like we didn't even smoke. But truth be told, both of these motherfuckers smell like weed, bro. The next order of business is those goddamn bloodshot eyes. I'm not gonna lie. Those eyes of yours are a dead giveaway, bro. I mean, you look fucking obliterated. Like, go look in the mirror. Yeah, we're gonna need some eye drops real quick. Just a few drops here. Know what I'm saying? A few drops here. Yup. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Do
But
say,
you know
yo.
what? For a little safety measure, throw these hoes on. Damn. Now you're looking sober and fresh as fuck. But how you feeling? Your mouth's a little dry, huh? Well, I got just the thing for you. You see this? Yeah, shit's called water. It's gonna help you with that cotton mouth, and it'll keep you hydrated. Yeah, that's some good old H2O.
Speaking of water, bro.
Yeah, no, go take a look in the mirror.
Course.
Yeah, you're looking
Dude,
good. You're
there's
looking good. But before you
exhaled
go
in my
outside,
ear.
we gotta go over some of the basic principles of pretending you're not faded. Number one is no rambling. Talking too much can be a slippery slope, which will ultimately compromise the mission. Yo, Chains, what time is it? It's 107. 107? Bro, 107 isn't the time. How did the first person make the clock even know what time it was? What is this dude clock? Did they just randomly decide?
Yeah, bro, that's how you know you're
with
lit,
it?
bro.
Hold up. Chains is baked as hell. No. And principle number 2, don't talk too little. Although talking too much can sell the mission, so can talking too little. Hi there, what can I get for you? Sir, what do you want? Hello, welcome to McDonald's. What the fuck do you want, bitch? Yeah, we got a customer who's on fucking Mars. And last, but of course not least, is the golden rule for pretending you're not zooted. Just say you're tired, bro. It's undefeated. It works like a fucking charm. It hasn't failed me yet.
Sorry, yo. Just texting.
Chains, have you been
Making
smoking
sure
the
she's
devil's
right.
lettuce? Nah, I'm just tired. Oh,
Bro,
okay.
that's cap. Yo, what parent would just believe that?
Hey, were you just smoking in the bathroom? Nah, I'm just really tired. Oh, okay, my fault. So you're telling me you've been
That does not
found
work in
driving with a joint in your
situations,
mouth,
but that is
3
hilarious.
ounces of weed,
Damn.
and you failed the drug test? Objection,
Damn.
Your Honor. My client here,
Was tired.
he was tired. He's proven innocent. He's good. So with all this being said, I think you're ready to go out. Well, where are you going anyways? What? You're going to your grandma's 89th birthday? Ah, shit. Good luck with that, man.
Give me a second, yo. Alright.
Oh, grandson, it's so nice to see you.
Yo, we gonna make this video, like this live stream, like an hour long or something like that. Cause I gotta eat. Fucking hungry.
Yo.
This is
you
literally
can live
what I
the
do on my
rest
off
of
time.
your life without breathing. What? No. You need to breathe. Hey, watch and learn, my friend.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that.
shit. Would you look at that? Okay, class. Today we're going to be studying atoms. Yes, Chains. If we're made out of atoms and we're studying atoms, does that mean atoms are studying themselves? Chains, are you high? No. No.
Fucking
Damn.
obliterated.
You know how
yes,
everyone says,
that.
oh, I took a shit. No, you never take a shit. You leave it. Yo, guys, I just took the meanest shit I've ever seen. Hell no. Bro,
That's
isn't it
disgusting.
crazy that you can imagine what it would feel like to lick any object you look at? Bro, why are you looking at my balls like that?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
That's a pause.
You know what I just realized? Yeah, what? Walking around with one crowbar is much more suspicious than walking around with 3 crowbars. Bro, is that your car? Oh, shit. Yo, this burger is busting in my mouth right now, bro.
Pause.
No, this shit is scrumptious. The ham, it's just exquisite. Wait, ham? There's no ham in the burger. It's a hamburger, dumbass. Of course there's ham in the burger. No, the patty, it's made out of beef. Bruh, that's like saying a hot dog isn't made out of a dog, for Pete's sake. Damn, you're high as shit. Okay, when I say sun, do you think of day or night? Obviously the day, that's when the sun's out. Okay, makes sense. But what if I were to tell you that you see more suns in the sky at night than you do in the day? Whoa. You are hereby
Bro.
sentenced to 35 years in jail for repeatedly kicking a pregnant woman. Objection, Your Honor. When you really think about it, everyone in this room has repeatedly kicked a pregnant woman before. Even you, Your Honor. Fuck. Holy shit. Horses are naysayers. Sir, I am very sorry to inform you that STD results came back and you are positive for chlamydia, gonorrhea, trichomoniasis, syphilis, chlamydia, herpes, HPV, HIV, and chlamydia again. Somehow you got 3 cases of chlamydia. Damn, you know what that made me realize? That you should wear a condom? Nah, life is a sexually transmitted disease that will 100% lead to death. Damn right, sir, you got 3 days to live. You ever think about how old cars are looked at like, look at this dude's old ass car. He's broke as shit. Damn, at least my car isn't as old as this dude's. Holy shit, this guy's car is a shitbox. Damn. Look at that vintage car. Wow, that guy's car is insanely old. He's got to be a millionaire. What the fuck? Is that Fred Flintstone? Whether we like it or not, we were all once inside some balls. I'm talking in the
Dude said
test
facts.
bag. I'm talking in the family jewels. I'm talking in the nut storage. I'm talking in the semen spheres. God damn, Todd's really laying down some mean pipe over there. You know, Todd beating down those doonies really got me thinking. Most people are made in a bed, born in a bed, and die in a bed.
Damn.
Bro, stairs were made to make a really big fall into a bunch of small falls. Oh, shit, are you good?
Holy shit.
Someone probably still got your nose from years and years ago. Got your nose, give it back. It's me. What?
Yo.
What do you mean? It's me. I am the one who got your nose. Wait, are you serious?
Yo, what is this?
Dude, give it back. Or what? Give it back. No, it's my nose now. You got
What
it,
the
you
hell?
frog. No, Just eat the frog. Nope, one bite. Not doing it. You just gotta try it. Not eating the frog. It tastes like chicken. Your mama tastes like chicken. Come on, it's tradition. You have to eat the frog. Damn. Traditions are really just dead people peer pressuring us. Eat the frog, pussy. That's why you're dead, bitch. Listen, I just can't wrap my brain around it. Yeah, what's up? Can you tell me why the fuck we park on the driveways and we drive on the parkways? Makes no sense. Hey Alexa, order some extra large magnums real quick.
No, we both know you get absolutely zero bitches.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, shut up. Bro, over the next generation, we're gonna see a serious decline in the number of people who are named Alexa. Damn.
Cause like you calling if you're like calling your kid and you're just like, hey Alexa, come here, and then the fucking Alexa turns on and starts talking to you, bro, that's mad annoying. That's valid, bro. I'm not even
That's quite a beautiful birdhouse right there. Yeah. Do you think it's made out of wood? Oh yeah, for sure. And where does wood come from? Fuck do you mean where does wood come from? It comes from a tree. Exactly. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? People cut down birds' houses to make bird houses. Oh fuck? Yeah, I mean people cut down bird houses to make bird houses. As you get older and older, a life sentence continues to become less threatening. Yo, there's probably a point where you just don't give a fuck. Put the money in the bag, bitch.
Put it in.
I hereby sentence you to a life sentence in prison.
3 days later.
Whoops. Okay. How the fuck did somebody look at all these rocks and trees and shit and just think, yeah, I can make Wi-Fi out of this? Why is it a chair, bro? Someone tell me why it's a chair. You see, the word chair actually originates from the word cathedra, which is a combination of Latin words that mean sit and down. Incidentally, the word cathedral got its name as it is the seat or chair of the bishop. Damn, this sandwich is about to go crazy, bro. Wait, that sandwich would hit way harder if we smoked before you eat it. Oh, okay, yeah, you right.
A few moments
That's
later.
always the golden thought.
Damn. What? Damn. My sandwich went bad. Nah, when you think about it, your sandwich didn't go bad. Something just started eating it before you did. Whoa, that's crazy to think about. Wait, are you eating my sandwich right now? You gotta be faster than that, bro. I'm talking inside the cum factory. I'm talking inside the sperm bank.
He's
I'm
still
talking
going.
inside. I'm
He's still
talking in the
going.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Nah, fuck you. Hey, fuck you then. That's why you eat meat. I don't eat meat. I'm vegan. Oh shit, same. But you're still a bitch. Okay, and I
but you're
still
still a
ate pipe
bitch.
on your mom. Yo, what's going on here? He called me a bitch, and he said he had sexual intercourse with my mom. Yo, calm down. I thought you guys were both vegan. Yeah, we are about it. If you guys are both vegan, are you guys really beefing?
Beefing? Yeah, I knew it.
Damn, that was unfunny as fuck.
I knew
Should
that
we
was
just beat
coming up,
his
bro.
ass?
What the hell?
Yeah, we should.
Oh my gosh.
Shit, damn.
Yo, he's lit. That's the only
I
reason
see
he had
you.
that thought.
Looks
Leave
like
him
your
alone.
toothpaste hasn't been doing the job. Try this one. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this toothpaste. Wait a minute. If dentists make their money off people having bad teeth, and 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this toothpaste, why would I choose to use this? Oh shit, he knows. Man,
He knows.
You ever think about how the ocean is just some
Oh
really
my gosh,
big
bro.
soup?
What?
Damn.
He
I guess you're
knows.
right.
He
Or
peeped.
have you ever thought
He
about
clocked
how
in.
there's more airplanes in the ocean than submarines in the sky? Oh shit, apparently not. Damn, we're high as fuck. Man,
As
you know what I
fuck.
just realized? What's up? Your balls are kind of like a body bag of sorts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop looking at my balls, bro. Okay, but who named it a chair? Like, who just looked at this thing and was like, oh,
Chair.
yo, this is gonna be called a goddamn fucking chair.
I mean,
Boo.
No one will ever know.
Oh, you scared me half to death. What happens if you get scared half to death twice? Oh, I don't know. It's
Maybe
just
you
a
die.
saying. Boo. Oh shit, is he dying? I think.
Y'all
Damn.
killed him for
Well, when
y'all
you
stole
really
it.
think
Oh my
about it,
gosh.
most guys will get their first set of flowers at their funeral. That's some real shit. Wait, Chains, are you high at a funeral? No.
Yeah, he sure is. Oh no. Drunk at school? Brother, what was you doing, man? Oh yeah, no, 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 absolutely not. We are not listening to
Faded
all
in
that.
math. Being
Bro,
absolutely faded in math class is one thing, but pulling up to school while you're hammered, wasted, absolutely
go
plastered
follow the
is
brother.
simply a different
Go
ball
subscribe.
game. Because there's lots
Shit's
of
fire.
people who can properly utilize that Mary Jane on a daily basis. For example,
Oh,
tattoo
hold on,
artists.
yeah.
In fact, I feel like majority of
Give me a
tattoo
second.
artists would say it
helps work better, dude. And I would happily trust this man.
Hello? Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. Nah, brother. It's all good, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm chilling. I'm all right. Trying to figure out this life thing, you know? Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm chilling. There's not much there's been a lot of things on my mind recently, for the past year, I would say, about where I want to take my life. And where I am physically at the moment is just so far away from like all the things that I want to be doing that my brain has just been on constant, okay, let me try to get a stable thing going on so I can, focus on the real stuff happening in my life. So eventually I can, you know what I mean? Because right now I live all the way in New Hampshire. So I'm not even close to anything in Cambridge, and it really upsets me because I wanted to do a whole like CAC thing with Heinz I'm not CAC, CCTV thing with Heinz, um, but I don't live in Cambridge anymore. Yeah, I live in Hooksett. It's about an hour and 30, maybe, if that. Yeah, it's definitely over an hour though. Nah, nah, it ain't. I only take that drive like maybe twice a week just because I go to visit my mother and then I come back. So it's a crazy ride. It's not even like super long once you get used to it, but it still leaves you sore when you get out the car. Yeah, it's not nice. I did when I first came to Ringe, I had a few classes inside the area of in there, like where they do their thing. And when I don't remember if it was with you or Jensen, but it might have been Jensen. We did visit CCTV and we used their VR headsets and checked out their equipment and stuff. So that's about the extent I have. I don't really have connections, but I've been in the environment, you know. Oh, for real? Okay.
And so my maintaining is
Nice, 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 nice. Okay.
so I I got um travel job
I mean, I'm definitely open to it. Not sure what that job would be, but definitely open.
because
I'm not sure what he does actually.
okay said that
It was I wanted to so when he was trying to find where he was gonna go after he left Shaw's, he settled on CCTV. And I asked him, "Do you think like I would be able to work there?" And he said he'll let me know, and then I moved to Randolph. So I was kind of just like, never mind on that. So that's kind of the extent it went to. So he went off doing CCTV. So whatever he's doing now is what I would have been doing, but I don't know what that was because I never got to that point. Yeah.
so
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they really do. Even I spoke to